The story of begins nearly 100 years ago in the desert sands of Egypt, amidst ancient tombs and forgotten treasures. It was the early 1920s, and archaeologists from around the world were racing to uncover relics of the ancient past. But one discovery would become the most famous of all, shrouded in mystery, misfortune, and whispered legends of a deadly curse. Enter Howard Carter, an English archaeologist who had spent years digging in the scorching heat of the Valley of the Kings, searching for a tomb he believed to be the final resting place of King Tutankhamun, a young pharaoh who had ruled Egypt over 3,000 years before. Carter's wealthy patron, Lord Carnarvon, shared his fascination and funded the search. Despite years of failed excavations, Carter was convinced that King Tut's tomb remained hidden, waiting for the right hands to unearth it. Then, on November 4th, 1922, after endless searching, Carter and his team uncovered the steps leading to a sealed doorway. Trembling with excitement, Carter drilled a small hole and peered inside with a candle. As his eyes adjusted, he saw glimmering treasures stacked floor to ceiling. When Lord Carnarvon asked, "Can you see anything?" Carter replied in awe, "Yes, wonderful things." For months, Carter's team carefully catalogued the dazzling artifacts, solid gold statues, jewels, and the iconic golden death mask of Tutankhamun himself. Yet in the background there was an eerie undertone. Ancient Egyptians had believed deeply in curses meant to guard their tombs against intruders, and rumors of a curse began circulating. On the door of the tomb, it was said, an inscription warned, "Death shall come on swift wings to him who disturbs the peace of the king." As the treasures were moved, strange events unfolded. Lord Carnarvon, who had funded the expedition, was the first victim. He developed a mysterious fever and died in Cairo just a few months after the tomb was opened. Strangely, on the night he passed, the city of Cairo experienced a sudden blackout, and his pet dog, miles away in England, howled and dropped dead at the exact same time. Soon after, others involved in the expedition began to suffer unusual fates. Arthur Mace, one of Carter's team members, died of arsenic poisoning. George J. Gould, a visitor who had been shown the tomb, developed a fever shortly afterward and died. In total, over a dozen people connected to the tomb's discovery suffered untimely deaths. Newspapers around the world were captivated by the story of the so-called claiming Tutankhamun had reached from beyond the grave to punish those who dared to disturb him. Howard Carter himself lived for another 17 years and dismissed the curse as mere superstition. But mystery still loomed. Some believed that the curse was actually a biological one. Trapped air and deadly mold sealed within the tomb for centuries could have infected those who entered. Others, however, argue that the curse is far more supernatural, something deeper and darker, tied to the ancient secrets of Egypt. To this day, the tale of continues to enchant and terrify, leaving behind a chilling question. Was it simply coincidence? Or did the boy king truly unleash his wrath on those who disturbed his eternal sleep?